موسيقى حلوة مرة. احب اللعبة ذي، افضل لعبة عندي. ما اعرف الحين بنجد من الوحش طفته. اوه جيت سويت حط اللعبة سهلة عشان لا تنجلد. والله ما ادري. جيت برضه مظهر جديد. اوه ايش هذا؟ تعرفها؟ عموما انا عجبتني الموسيقى مرة. استمتعت فيها قبل ما اخش الوحش اللي عندي. حتى حد يجيب اللعبة زيها. بحاول اليوم اخلص كل القصة او الاضافة الاولى. بحاول. لو قدرت بكون اسطورة. فاضي ما عندي شيء. يمكن بس برتب غرفتي النحاسة. صوب السهل. والله انها اصعب شيء في العالم. والله هذا ضفدع هذا اصعب شيء في العالم. صدقني ما عمري انا قصص وضع. فاكر الحاك عادي. تعرف حد بيخش ما حد بيخش. عارف انا عارف تابعني كلهم حبيبه. كان اغير الصعوبة ما اعرف. اذكر اول كنت شفتها بس ما عدت. خلاص يا رجال. ما يصلح. خاصة في اللعبة هاي انا طلع لسانه الكلب. لا تعال لكم. والله نقص كثير. نقص كثير. شوف الصوت صعب. والله ما ادري. لعن. اتوقع ان عندي قنبلتين هنا تفيدني. لا هذه لا ما تفيد. بحاول اسوي ما يسوي شيء. هذه ما ادري ايش بتسوي فيه، بس خلينا نجرب. اه شفت واحد في اليوتيوب سوى كذا عبارة قمر خلاص الرياح الشمالية محسنة، وجاب حقة النار اللي هي حقة النار حلت منين دقة؟ اي دقة هذه الدروع هذه خايسة بسبب اني النسخة العادية كل دروع هناك. هاي الو يا كابتن. لا مو هذه أسبل كان نسخة انا نسيت احط الاصفر حقي. انا مت لا اقتلك، بس خلني اقتلك. خلاص شوف اخوي كلنا عزل اخويا، لا تشيلني. لا انا عارف اطلع لسانك لانك كلب. ماني عارف اذا هي لما انا كسرت القنبله انا حاشيه القنبله هذه فوق صح بالعادي صوت السميع عندي عالي مره. تبي كم وهذه ما اواجهها على طول انحش. ايه صوت السميع عندي عالي 99% ما طلع. ما ادري ايش هذا صراحه، ليش تسمم؟ لا لا ما شربت؟ القهر صوت عالي عارف بس طلع لسانك يا اخي والله يا اخي. لا انا ضربته. طبعا عندي حقة النار وينها؟ تزورها اتوقع انها عندي. اي هذه اصبر. لا يا زبالة انحرق. لا طيب اسمع اول شيء انا بحط الاخضر، ما ادري مين موجود في اثنين، انا انت ومن الموجود تكلم بالله. القم لا مالك انا غلط اني ما سويت شيء من بدري. الحين لازم اضبط الاشياء من جديد. اسلحتي زبالة صح؟ بخلص الاضافة برجع لعبتي ذيك حط ايزي، ما اعرف كيف احط ايزي، ما هي متعود احط ايزي كل شغلة على الهارد. حط ايزي والله ما ادري وين احط من فين، ما ودي صراحة. هو ودي بس ما اعرف كيف. روح على الاعدادات ايوه. والله احس القصة بعد الضفدع هذا بتكون رهيبة كذا مسالمة. على الاقل انا احب اواجه البشر احسن من الوحوش. البشر على الاقل كذا اقدر اقتلهم. ما ادري احس كذا البشر رهيبين، دائما اجلدهم، عكس الوحوش. الوحوش دائما كريهين بالنسبة لي. اتوقع اني بشتريها على البي سي وبجلس العبها 1000 مرة. شريتها مرتين على الكونسل الحين، ختمتها 4 مرات. اروح العب بي سي بعد، لان البي سي هناك تكون احسن. ايه صح، انت قلت يا اخي اشتري القنبلة ذي ما كنت ادري عنها لين ما جت حق اليوتيوب. اصلا ما كنت اسوي قنابل، ما كنت اسوي زيوت صراحة في التختيمات حقتي، بس كنت اطور. حي الله والله لو شير سوليفي. قلت لك ثاني ايه العدات. اخي تكفى يا ضفدع، خلنا نتفاهم المفروض هذه قالت لي اقتلها. نص الصعوبة. هنا شوف والله اني حاط صعب من كلمة. طيب وربي دحين لا تنحرق مسكين، بينحرق الحين. اذا اي خلاص وصلت. انا متعود هذه. شوف الحين بينحرق مرة. علي ذا. هاي ما انحرق. لا تستهبل والله. طب انا وش بسوي الحين؟ المشكلة ايزي والله مرة الحين. حركت سوس سميه ترى كل ما والله من الصوصات طلعت انا. خطر. قفا لك مرة بلعت فيه. مع اني بتسمم الحين والله، المفروض اشرب حليب. دمجني واجد والله، كان يدمجني المجال. خلني اكل سبب لنا نزيد. نحاول شوي بس. بحاول اول شيء اللي يقتلني اني اتسبب. لا سهل، احس اللعبة سهلة مرة. هذا احاول اتوقع ما حق تمام. ما يا اخوان ثاقب بيسبب لي النزيف. اتوقع سبب لي النزيف ورق. ما يكفي لا اسوي السمين بنفسي بالغلط. لا طيب والله امك زي انا معليش يعني خلاص. حاول اجمع النار درجة امي انا فزت والله. احس الوضع صار ايزي ما صار وحش بس انه وحش. القم بس هذا طعامي المفضل. I'm not kissing that. ضحك علي ها؟ اوكي اول مرة اشوف هذا الشيء. انا ما شفت ولا شيء في القصص. والله احس متحمس اشوف ايش يصير. قتلته. ابغى تتكلم زينا ممكن ما نعرف ايش تقول. امزح. مين الثاني هذا عديم الحال اللي ما يسولف؟ اسف سبيتك الثاني. ناس جدا في وقت.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarthoil, as their strange tongue has it, en route to Afir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Oh, toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honour, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice.
اوكي ما بسأل عن شاني يمكن يشتغل معاهم ما اعرف.
And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenford.
جوي.
One of the bits.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide, led them down into the sewers. But not...
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all's said and done, I could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenford better than my own breeches.
We've been at sea...
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to Afir. I hear they got wild horses there. White with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Nay, black horses with white stripes they got in Sanguibar. That I'm sure of.
ما بسأل عن شاني لاني خايف انه ممكن يشتغل معاه. هالنسأل.
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my Aetheri's rusty.
My Aetheri's non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Teach you something that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar Ualbata Agel.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gilead Valar. Carverepaner.
You'd be dead already.
نينجا حياك الله.
Vengeance is not ours to
ما ادري بعطيك ملخص اللي صار.
How do I
قتلت
say?
الطفل
Take me to
المداري.
your captain.
Five Alakay ul Igulath.
What?
شلون رياكشنات غبية بس.
Vilth.
ايش اقول؟ اي خير الامور وسطها.
Alege Ur Igileth. Elkal. Inkal.
شكله بيصير مضاربة.
Ulvitar.
يا رب بيتهم.
Goliath.
بيصير مضاربة.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. And then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
Along the lines of, "I want your nose bouncy bouncy." Butter nonsense.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
There's this mercenary with him. Looks Adernian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking. But I doubt either will talk to you.
كيف وصل؟
How's you? Catch some shut eye. Not go on flapping my tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
احنا في البحر اوكي سهل حسب خلاص وصلنا السجن.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I can actually communicate with. That's what I want.
شكل جاء سمع.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
هذا كني شفته. إذا قلت نعم بيثبت لي كل لا. ايش يقول؟ طيب اسمع. شكلك اعز الاخي بحط ايوه.
I remember. We met in White Orchard.
والله هو
You're-
اتذكر ما اتذكر.
Gaunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. I
اوكي شكله
helped you
اخوي.
find your Yennefer.
يعني فعلا.
We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
هذا في اول لعبة. ما اذكر صراحة. لاني لعبت اللعبة 2015. دائما كذا اسوي سبب. ابغى اكل.
How'd you get in here?
Long story, it'd bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you,
Okay.
Geralt. But before I do,
برضه معروف ما عليك.
must know you return the favor.
بس لين فسخين.
Right.
انا عارف
Can't
المسيون بس.
possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant.
Okay.
So, do you want my help?
تخيل اقول له لا.
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
باختصار شو اللعنة هذه اللي بدون ما يطلع
What's
فيها؟
that?
A mark to show we're associates.
حلوة.
Who you gabbing with?
With
واو
no one.
اختفى والله شكله معلم ذا
Right,
ما يصير
mate.
صديقي.
Not one bit. I heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. They'd be primed to sleep through the whole thing.
كذا طلعني انا.
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir get us safe. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish.
كذا زينة.
What kind of hell?
Tarring, slaying, and watering. This for regicide and tales.
الله يفايت هيك. واو. تعال احب الفايت مع البشر انا. تعال يا ورعان انت بالذات تسجني. اوكي. تعال احس اني جالس اسعد في الحقيقة. هذاك طايح في القاع تمام. ما اصلا اغراض بداية اللعبة، الاغراض اللي في اللعبة ذيك مرة اسطورية. هذا ساحر اوكي. هذا الساحر اللي يتكلم لغة العامية اللي قال عليه. اوكي انا حقتل بالي. ليش تحشروني؟ تعال واحد واحد تمام؟ طيب انا بزيد اسمي شوي. الاول اوكي اوكي. ما تسوي عكس يا حبيبي، ما تسوي عكس. ابغى هذيك اللي تطير لعيب لعيب تعال. بعطيه على جو ذا. ليش تسوي فيني ذا؟ اشياء غريبة. حتى اللعبة صعبة. والله انه شقني. تعال. اقتلني. دروك اخذ دروع بالصندوق. يبغالي ياخذ الدروع صح؟ قوي هو. بحطها صعب. كيف لو حطيتها صعب؟ انشق. حس سهل مرة سهل. بحطها متوسط خلاص. بتواضع بحطها متوسط. كل عيد من الاول الحين من العرض. ما انتبهت كلامك ولا في الفايت. ما فهمتك بس يمكن انا بجوالي لانه ما في احد اتوقع. دخل واحد ثالث من كنت موجود وطلع. توقعت ان هذا اللي يصير بعد مقتل الوحش. اوه، مرة ما توقعت اني خلاص بخلص المهمة وبروح مهمة ثانية. شكلها رهيبة والله، شيء حدث غير متوقع. زرار الصندوق كنت ميها. انا بدون زرار عشان كذا بكمل. والله جالس يفقعني. يفقعني مو يفقعني، يفقعني. معك سيف عربي. بس سيف عربي تكلم.
Come on.
والله بيطيرني انا عارف. صندوق وين؟ قعدت مع الصندوق مرة كتير. فهم ليه ما اقدر اخذها؟ ما اقدر. شايفه؟ هذا لازم اخلص الباقي.
Nerha.
غبي. وقفت بالمنطقة دي. ورع بدون دروع. طيب انا يسوي اشياء غريبة فيني ذا. خليه يكون خويه. بعد مقتل هذا تكفى. هذا جالس يسوي اشياء عصير اشياء. والله عصير ما تنتهي. اخي البرك الصغير. اوكي شكرا. هاي بركة صغيرة. من برك؟ اوكي هذيك الصغير. لحقني بعصير غريب ذا. اللي عند الصندوق تمام. ضرب بزر تغير. اوكي عرفت السوق. هذه هذه اوكي هذه. والله ولا شيء. مالي الا واجهة عاد. ما ينقتل والله. في قصد. كان يغبن. الله يرحمني. ما نفسية عليه تمام. تصدقين ما استخدم علامة نفسية. ما احبه. احس ما منها فايدة. هي تمنع الاشياء كذا، العلامات السحرية زي حقته زي كذا. ما طورت، اذكر طورت كل شيء الا هي. لا انا طورت كل شيء والله، اذكر طورته بس ما استعمله بعد. اوكي خلنا نكتب الصار اول شيء، سميه الصار نمام. سبايك، اكثر شيء تفيد بالاشباح. اشباح ما احب اواجههم، دائما اواجههم مواجهة انا واحد واحد زي كذا، يعني دائما اقتلهم بدون اي علامة. اذكر مرة او مرتين بس استخدمته. والله انها اعظم لعبة في التاريخ والله. في الصندوق إيه، يمكن بعد الفايت. اسمعي، تخيلي بسبب ان دوامي صار يومين في الاسبوع بس يوم الاثنين ولا علامتي مو راضية تيجي. ما شاء الله. دوام الجامعة صار يومين في الاسبوع بس.
Shut up and fight.
ما خلى عليه. سوي العلامة. شلت الانجليزي خليت الترم الجاي، بسوي العلامة حق هذا. الاثنين الاربعاء بس ان عندي خصوصي كذا ساعة ساعتين ساعة اوكي بس. هذا دوام احنا عندي لونج ويكند من الاربعاء الين الاثنين. يا صار موازن وقتي، اقدر اسوي كل شيء، العب كل شيء. الخصوصي كزمة. ثلاث ايام في الاسبوع، 5 ايام فاضي. قال الخصوص اللي اروح لاني ما يعتبر دام ساعة بس. دوام يعني اليوم الوحيد اللي اريح فيه يوم الثلاث اللي ما عندي ولا شيء، والجمعة والسبت يا باقي ولا شيء. شوف هي ناقص من البداية ما يستوى. لا من مرة صدق ما عندي العلامة الحين رش. وش اللي يلوث؟ ويتشر اكس. غبي. لعيب لا اصبر، لعيب جاوي. هاي قرعان. الاكسات الصندوق واشرب اصبر. هذا صاحب بزر على الشرف اجل الشد. ما اعرف بيسوي ذا البزر. ما تسبت بجنون. شوف شال جنود العبله، ساحر حمار. ابغاه يشيل ذول. اقتلني تعال. سلبية كسات على الصندوق يا ولد. لا تعطيني كامل الصندوق. مو راضي. هلا خلص الفايت. والله ضربت كثير مرة كثير. اخي اصدق. بعلق على التور. انضرب حتى سيف صار خايف. حط العلاقة.
Come on, come closer.
ما صار شيء. العاب بريال حقتي ابغاه ينحشر. طيب الحل هلا بروح شوف مصدر. طيب ما كذا عني. اوكي ايش تسوي ذا؟ ذا يكون عليك. والله كسر العلاقة. لا صار ابغى يجيلك. كفر غزل كذي. علامة كبيرة أخي كبير. كذا ايش تسوي؟ على اليمين سريع. حاطه بالاجني. اوكي ها اجني ذا. حالك انت بس. توقف روح له. هذا مفنده بجيح. يضرب صح. كاك لعيب. ايوه اخيرا صرت انسان زينا. والله قتلني. عن نفسي كلها. بزر الحين صار ها زي لوسيو. شكله يتيو بحافظ كيف. والله اني ذكي. والله اني ذكي. بس هو عنفني. يعني انا ذكي الحمد لله. دوسني. هذه اللي تقتلني والله. عيب. والله يا اخي قوي مرة. حليب بقرة. اشرب بس. بعد ما سلمي راح ايوه مشكلة جرت بالاكس. العلام ما تتابع. اجري. هذه اصعب شيء. لا تحط عصار يا اخي خلاص. استوقف الله. نشرد الحين. هذا الصندوق اللي بنشتريه. جرب. يا بزر. ريان نطق. يضغط. لو شردت بتحط لي عصابة. ما يقدر يجري. صار أسوأ شيء في حياتي. اتوقع توصل. والله ما توصل والله. حدني. حليب بقرة ولا عبد عمي. القم القم. لعيب. الحين اخر ضربتين اتوقع. مرة بكمل. هاي قم. هذه شنطة التكستينة صح؟ اوكي الحين اقدر لو عمي كيف بس هذه هناك صح كلامك. ما تقدر تاخذها لين تقتله الا تغرد صاحية. هذه تكستين ما اتوقع هذه بعد. انا ليش خليتها هنا بعد. افضل من اغراضي معايا. شوفيها اخذتها. شوف حتى هنا موجودة. وزن ثقيل. خلني اصبر. هذه صح من اول معايا. حتى شوفي خايسة اكسترا هي معك من قبل. اوكي والله اني اي كيو زيرو. انت اي كيو زيرو. انت علمتيني مالي صراحة. ما ادري ايش اسوي صراحة. في 3 في البث الحين. اتكلم اللي في البث. خلنا نشوف مين. طيب يبغالي اروح قابل سيد المراية منتصف الليل. ابو كلب انت مفسخ صح. ها تكذبين تراعي بكلب الدرجة. طيب انا بروح. اتوقع ان الحصان حقي موجود. والله مو موجود. بريت. والله هذا بالحلو. حتى شوف هنا حصان مبسط ماك مزبوط في لعبة الاساسية. بدور علامة عشان اسوي ريبورت. اتوقع لو جلست عنده هنا بمشي فيها كيف. هنا اذكر اجلس هنا ويمشي هي ثواني. العالم بدور منها ثاني بحيث اني فين المهمة حقتي. ايش هنا. اوكي يبدو اني لازم اروح لها برجلي انزل بس يا وليد انزل. لا يا حبيبي لا. انت بتتكي ليش. انزل. ايه بق. ايوه شاطر. الحين يسموني فارس وليد. اخي ذا بتسوي يا اخي موسيقى
Go, go.
صورة تقول جو، خلني اسمع. تعلم الموسيقى الحلوة فكرني بأيام زمان. هبابس كلمة جديدة. موسيقى هذا.
That's it, Roach.
شوفي هذه اللي كانت في السيف كل مرة الصورة. والله الاشتريها والله. شوف كيف. بلعبها على البي سي والله هذا. يا اخي يا ريت ينزلون الجزء الرابع.
Let's go.
والله من اسمع موسيقتهم كذا جسمي كله يكش كذا ما ادري شلون. رجع سيفك انت سمعت معارك. هذا المكان اللي في البداية صح؟ أول مكان
Traveler, hello.
هلا والله تعال خلينا نشوف شنو.
Is there a land where I might find more of your...
بس يا
Curious
عجل
place.
Anywhere is good for that. It's simply a matter of summoning inspiration. Vodka, for example.
والله شكله بشتريها.
Care to drink with us? To poetry?
Why not?
And when a man is thirsty...
ما يسمونه ما فينا نخش سالفة ثانية.
Gentlemen, I am soused, pickled, crocked, and stewed.
لا لا مكركة تخرب الجهاز إلا مكركة. برضه السكة يا أخي ما حلو.
Want another term for your state?
Don't be vulgar.
أيوة بقول لك
What
شيء.
will our new friend
أنا
think?
كنت بتكلم عن الشركة
Or
حقت اللي مؤسسة دوتشر اللي سي دي بروجكت في البرزنتيشن حقي بس رفضها وحط الجي بي اس اس.
Fine.
كان بدي
Last
اناقش
round
واخذها
for me
بس
though.
قلت لا لا خلاص جي بي اس كان ستوري. صار انسرقت.
Vodka's gone, as are the
توقعت والله توقعت. خلنا نروح الان ابوه. طيب يا كلاب وربي لا اوريكم يسرقون الشاهد انا. تعال ما سمعت الكم. حسيت انه بيصير هذا الشيء حتى ما قرأت جالسين يقولون فهمتي بس كذا بس بالقام الحين بلا نبوهم. قلت لك السالفة صح؟ سمعتيها؟
Smile fair as spring, as towards
Hey there, sir, a witcher, right? Wait.
They said. It'll pay off, they said.
اقول لك انه كنت بكتب عن شركة المؤسسة دوتشر سي دي بروجكت. كنت بسوي برزنتيشن عنها بس اللي صار مدرس ما كان يعرف كان حسبها كشركة خيالية او شيء فحط لي بس الخيار الثاني حقي وبس يعني كان بدينا اناقش واخذها وقت واتكلم عنها بس ما كان لي خلق. سرقوا دجاجك بعد.
Know what rhymes with wicked witcher? My things, before I turn you into mincemeat.
Must be a slant, right?
تبي تضارب.
Shut your trap and give it back.
So then, we are
لا
Not quite. We'll be good once you give me your
هاي انا
things.
اوريك الحين.
All of them?
You can keep your knickers.
Is there a land where I might find...
God! Somebody call the
خلاص ما
guard!
بس اوكي هذه الشجرة اللي يبغون يطلب. في مهمة هنا بس شكلها ما تستحق بعد ما انسرقت خلاص ما باخذ شيء من البلدة هذه او بخليها بعدين. منتصف الليل تمام. اوكي ليتس جو. يخوف المكان صار كان مال وايلد هانت. شوف
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
ما هقول له كذا اول شيء لانه هو ساعدني صراحه.
Thanks for your help, really. But you could have chosen more conventional means. Given me the key to my cell, for instance.
Oh my, far too simple.
والله
I dislike
عاجبني ذا
simple
الرجال صراحه.
solutions. Do you like them?
Doubt we're here to talk about my preferences.
True. I'd much rather tell you about an individual of interest to us both. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
How do you know we'd met, and that I'm not exactly thrilled with him now?
Please, Geralt. I knew the Ophiri had captured you. Was I not to know how this had come to pass? Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes.
هلا بالرابع. عرفوا انفسكم شباب. سنوريكم.
It was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten, seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me. Sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
جوالك اختفى اما عشان كذا جالس اشحن جوالي انا. اوكي كم يبلغ بين
How much does he owe you?
جالس اتفاهم معه. شوف يبغاني
Gentlemen
اقتل
don't
هذا.
discuss coin.
جالس
Need
عرفت
to know
القصة
the
منه.
details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must
صح والله
respect his...
والله هذا كويس حسه.
What about you? Call yourself a man
بس
of
ما
many
ادري والله
talents.
لسه تعرف نفسه.
Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies
أول
the
سنة
catch.
تاخذين
Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me,
What do you expect me to do?
to start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall
أعطاك
improvise.
ما فكرت تجربي.
I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we share.
أحس إنه مؤامرة وإنه بيكتب.
Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
بس هذا والله حس
Fine.
الموضوع بيكون
I'll go see
أحب
Olgierd
هذا
with you,
بخليه صديق
but
لي.
no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task.
الحين.
Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
والله هذا عجبني. ما ادري ودي اخلص امر انا كمان اسوي زي. خلينا نشوف ايش يطلبون ذولي.
Hide the wenches.
Hello,
Witches
hello.
coming.
What's the problem?
مين الرابع؟
Oh,
تكلموا شباب
nothing.
تكفون.
On your
شو
way now,
هالحالي؟
good man.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram.
اوكي تمام. لعبتي. ردت ليه؟ تمام. ما جاني اشعار تو جاني. لا 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 لا
Witcher. Let it rest, Egan. 'Twas clear from the...
لا بساعدك والله. تعال بالغلط. تعال تعال. تعالوا. والله بالغلط والله. حيوانات. يجيكم قرب يجيكم. لا. اوكي هنا نروح عند بيعة جارين. بحت. اوكي خلينا نجمل في البث الحين. تمام. مستمتعين اهم شيء كذا، مستمتعين يعني جالس استلعب اللعبة حلوة. اوكي خلنا شيء شوف السيف اللي على اليسار.
Storm, damn it.
واو.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap!
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa.
You deaf! Get the
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off!
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
يا اخي العلم الخير الصح. اذا قلت هذا بيهاجموني، اذا قلت هذا بيهاجموني، اذا قلت هذا بتخلص قصتي. ما ادري دافع عنه، هذا هو.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned,
بل
might I
عنك
assume you've
الحين
cleared the
خلي راسك
sewers?
الزي. بالضبط.
Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
واو واو.
Not high.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalric code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
خلص السيف. ايش ما يموت ذا ولا ايش؟
Now, where were we?
ساتر يا ساتر.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
اوكي اللعبة طلعت ساتر. ما ادري طلعني كذا من اللعبة فجأة.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine.
في واحد ضافني
Not die
وطلعني فوق على طول.
does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Daughter Odin. Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know your first was...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite a gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Fear. Olgierd grew to hate and sought him. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Could have told me the truth about the Toad. Having a bit...
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a Witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ethereal was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
What he said about the prince.
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ethereal don't.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then.
Guess I gotta pop the...
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those 2, Then,
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
you must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with...
I cannot know, as Matt Bander's planned some diversions. But let us...
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring in that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenford.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
It's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. The summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay. Can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
اوكي مثال غريب. وانا اضحك كل ما شعني القهوة شعني. كون هناك. بسوي رتويت لتغريدتي في تويتر عشان يجون الشعب. كتبت موسيقى جميلة او العالم بكبره جميل.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they're brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them.
Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
أخي ما أدري.
Sorry, none of you.
Come on. She's quite fetching, and you're, well, none too handsome, but a witcher. Lasses like your type. Come now, fess up.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you, in Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt. Proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
Yeah, classic Radovid.
Can't complain, really. I've lived at home since the fighting subsided, resumed my practice, and simply treat the ill. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on you? Ah, and you must
Where do I... All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
You don't know?
He's very powerful. That's all I need to know. He helped me out of a bind. Now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dim told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, von Estiken, von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it.
حاطيني
Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
حياك الله يا مدري شو نسيت اسمه ثانية. خذ كتب يا ابو شو مثقف مش مشغل. لا عندهم كتب واجد أكثر من الكتب اللي عندي. عرفتي؟ بطلع أتوقع من هنا. أتوقع الإعلام اللي أقدر أسوي برضه هنا. أوه شوي. واو لا تكفى. اوكي اتوقع اني اقدر اجي هنا. هذا حصاني المفضل. هذا حصاني حتى في الحقيقة مفضل.
Run, Roach. Come on, Roach. Slower. That's it, Roach.
Something's wrong. Hi, Sammy.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Nimble hands you got there.
I should hope so. I'm a surgeon.
Think I prefer you using them this way.
Less blood?
More beauty.
There's a beauty to surgery, I assure you.
I know. Just out here, in this landscape, it does more for me than in an operating room. Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tone was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum. Wraiths.
Okay. You got والله فادتني سلسبيل قالت لي هاي المنفعة.
Surprises? Sure hope so. Votive fire should look around the dead. Custom. Votive fire lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
يعني حربت 4 أشباح. استكشاف السرداب. أحس لازم كذا يعني ما أروح جوا. هذا نخش. ما اقدر اخش ليه؟ فاك. اوكي. افتح مقبرة. في واحد في البث ما ادري ليه متحملني صراحة. شكرا لك صراحة. شلون تقول صراحة كثير. اعتقد ان لازم اروح كل مساء. اوكي شكله رهيب.
Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
بيطلعون اشباح متأكد. اوكي. مرة واحدة لوت. راح كتب شي صح؟ خليني اشوف شو تكتب لي يا صديقي. جاي. شكرا لك فواز. مرة حلوة. ما لعبت الاضافة لسه. اكمل. اوكي ابشر. تخيل ما لاعب اللعبة مرة من زمان وختمتها أكثر من مرة بس لسه فهمت ما لعبت الإضافة توي لعبها. اوكي كمل النفق واضح في أصل. اوه طاف. ترى تختيمتي كلها في اللعبة العادية. هذه اللعبة تسقط السنة ف يعني تختيمي كله هناك، فهمت؟ واسلحتي عشان كذا اسلحتي خايسة الحين. اوكي ولا ترى ما في احد، ما في نهاية الضرب مع احد بالذات اشباح. واو 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 واو، خذ اي شي يا ابو. اوكي هلا والله، شكلكم معلمين. تعال عندي. اوكي اشوف واقفين، استغربت. يا الكلب عنكبوني. تعال تعال. تقدرون سوي سبايدر مان. والله كلاب اوكي. حتى السبون على كيف. راح صدق. اوكي اوكي جابكم يا وران. تعال تعال. عيد عيد. ليش اصطفت هنا انا؟ لا تعنكبني. تضرب من حالك تقريبا. لا والله ما صار. ما يعطوني شيء اسطوري احس. اوكي مع انهم كانوا يحمون شيء، اكيد شيء حلو. والله اللعبة عظيمة. اوكي فلوس، في فلوس. خذ يا ابو، لا تطالع وش اصلا ما يخلص ذا يعني ولا وش. واو واو والله اشياء كثير. حتى الكبار جالس اخذها، احس غلط. اوكي ليش؟ شكرا على فوز، بسحب عن نفق لما قلت لي. هذا المفتاح اللي اعطاني اياه. اوكي خليني اكمل مسيرتي. اوكي في شيء.
Life and death, fire and blood. Return and walk midst the living.
شكله
Ye
بيطلعهم
who
كلهم
have
ذا.
departed.
ابو اطلعهم كلهم عشان لا نموت.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
ان شاء الله بس اسلي ما اتضارب معه.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
اقعد ادور بس.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
بعد فوق بس.
Life and death, fire and blood.
Okay.
Time to light the votive fire.
Okay.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
اشربها.
Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everic blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. Death to you! Kill him, Von Everix.
ما يتأثرون من النار يا ابو. والله اني غبي. اصبر اصبر طيب. لا تحشرني اصبر. اوكي. في احد يقول لي والله يا اخي ممتع اللعب تقييم. مسكت العب تقييم. يا ابو ذا والله مطرقته قوية. تعال يا ولعان. ايش قوية؟ بسحب نفسي بنفسي.
You die here, flashback!
القم القم.
My. Ornery whoresons, those Von Everix, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everik, brother to Olgierd.
شكله funny.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Get a lot of visitor?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We Von Everix have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
Ah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, only not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut, and then order the local clubs to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1. We were overwhelmed. They killed me. Crushed my skull like an eggshell between an up...
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me. After my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock?
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you...
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh yes. Yes it is.
أنا غضبان من إيش؟ أفا وش اللي خلاك غضبان؟
Wake up! Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
خلصت الليلة شكلها. إيش سويت ما أدري.
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity.
والله أنا بحملها على البي سي. أنا شريتها مرتين بالكونسل واشتريها الثالثة على البي سي.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
يلا ولا حتى كان بدنا نشبكها ولد.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
طيب يا شباب بخلص هذا الجزء بعدين بوقف شوي.
Geralt,
أرجع بث إن شاء
there's no one
الله.
else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that a name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everek the time of his life. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the but
Well, she...
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, shut up. Let's say that we leave this dang crypt.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.